Hi, I'm Katie Mitchell from Orange Shoe Personal Fitness. I've been teaching yoga for over 15 years and I'm super excited to share with you some of my favorite stuff. The first thing I want to show you today is a morning yoga routine. When you sleep at nighttime, you get extra fluid accumulation to your whole spinal column, so when you wake up you feel like stiff or sore, just maybe a little extra grumpy. But we can loosen that all up with these 4 poses. So when you're ready, I want you to join me. We're gonna get settled sitting back on our heels. If for some reason that hurts your knees, just create a little bit more space between your hips and your bottom. So there we're sitting the bottom back on the heels the best that we can. We're gonna walk out with our hands and we're gonna bring our forehead towards the mat. And then start taking some nice deep breaths. As your forehead comes down, you can even use your hands to help you adjust a little bit. But in child's pose, you're going to help loosen up your hips, your shoulders, and your spine. So here I'd like you to take a couple more deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. And just by taking deeper breaths, it gets more oxygen and blood flow to your muscles, so it helps loosen everything up naturally as well. And after you stay here for about a minute or so, you can even do it longer if you want to. I'll have you come up to all fours, so we're positioning our body, hands and knees, in a nice distance apart. So nice big hands like pizzas. When you inhale, I want you to look up, so you're extending your spinal column. And then when you look down, you're going to push your back up like a scared cat at Halloween. When you do this, it's awesome. It works on what's called spinal column decompression. So you're getting length in between the tiny spaces in between your vertebrae. And this will help just bring more oxygen and blood flow to the spine. Your spine and your whole back is just going to feel a little bit better when you start the day with a few stretches. And again, making sure you're breathing. Breath work is super important. Your nose is meant for breathing. Your mouth is actually for digestive process. So every chance you get, try to take some nice deep nasal breaths. Good, and from there I'll have you pull it back to down dog. So here you can adjust your hands a little bit for your own comfort level. Then you're gonna lift your hips up super high and then bend your knees a little bit and then push your chest towards your thighs. Once your tailbone stays super high, I want you to focus then on straightening the legs a little bit, but don't worry about going too far. Just enough so you can feel it. So keep thinking hips high, chest pressing in. Over time, you'll notice your legs will stretch a little longer. Your heels will come close to the floor over time. But most importantly, hips high, chest pressing in. That's downward facing dog. It's one of the greatest shoulder stretches in all of yoga. And again, once you hold down dog for about 60 seconds or so, then I want you to walk your feet towards your hands. And as you walk your feet towards your hands, you're going to come up to a forward fold that you're comfortable with. Not necessarily like trying to reach for the floor, but just enjoy where you're at. This is going to loosen up your hamstrings and also your whole back body. The average human head weighs about 6 to 8 pounds, so you're letting the weight of the head dump down so you actually get what's called cervical traction. So of course you're letting those hamstrings loosen up here too and just relaxing the head. Make sure you're pulling your belly button up and in nice and tight. That's going to allow you to bend with a little bit more ease. And then after you do your forward fold for about 60 seconds or so, hold your abs in really tight when you come up, and then you're ready to start your day. So it's my favorite 4 exercises to do first thing in the morning to get the body ready to go do whatever you're going to do. Thank you. Have a great day.